nothing but blue sky.
In the place of the Hi, I'm Allie Gladstone. You were watching The Buzz, and all the way from London, England, we have Girly!
Hi.
Look how stunning. She is absolutely beautiful, you guys.
I was about to say, I feel like this lighting really exposes like every tiny little flaw.
I don't know what flaw you're talking about. I feel like you're like in like an AI in person right now.
Stop. I feel like every little bit of lipstick on my teeth or something is gonna,
Not even a little
gonna
bit.
show up. Thank you.
No, of course, and I love the outfit, the Harley
Thank you.
Davidson. I'm like such a big fan.
I have like a bit of an addiction to thrifting Harley Davidson tops when I'm in the US
Are you good
because
at thrifting?
I love a good thrift.
See, I wish.
It's the best.
I feel like all my friends get the best things from thrifting.
You have to have a real eye.
Yeah, absolutely.
you have to sift
You definitely
through a
have
lot.
the eye.
Thank you.
Oh my God,
But I mean, I think I got like 3 different Harley tops just on this tour from thrifting in different places.
And so you said this is your day off on
This is
tour?
my one day off. Yeah,
Oh,
it's been kind of insane actually.
Yeah.
Because we had a bunch of my own headline shows already in the calendar, and then we had a few different like pride shows put in, which meant that we basically had no days off. So I was just like,
Just go, go, go.
Yeah.
When did this tour start?
it started on the 11th of June.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know what weighs up. What day is it?
I don't even know. Is
I don't
this
know.
Sideways today?
Yeah, is it the 25th? I don't even know.
I don't even
know.
know at this point. So you just released your 3rd studio album. It's Just My Opinion, which, by the way, I've listened to and I adore. I
Thank
love.
you.
Of course, it's like one of those songs, albums that I would play like on the highway, blasting down, windows down, just full force with it.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you can tell
That's
all the love and passion that you put into it.
Aw,
And I would love to
thank you.
hear, where did this come from? Where did this stem from? What is the story?
I mean, I think with my previous 2 albums, they kind of ended up being more like compilations. Like I would just be writing loads of songs in between touring or whenever I could get in the studio, and then would kind of say, oh, let's put together an album and bring together a collection of songs. Whereas with this album, it was a lot more intentional. It was like, okay, I want to write a project and all of the songs feel kind of connected and written in one block time period. So they were all written in about an 9 month period. It was like a baby. The album was just cooking,
That's so sweet.
popped out after 9 months. That's the vibe. Yeah.
She's beautiful.
Yes, thank
She's
you.
gorgeous.
She's my 3rd.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous.
She's doing what she should.
Yeah, she's playing.
And so with the name, It's My Opinion. Was there a
Yes.
personal connection with that? Where did that come from?
It's funny, I actually really didn't know what to call the album, and I'd already started putting out songs from the album.
Did you name the album after the baby was born?
It was
or-
yes. It was
love
like it was born, and then I was just referring to it as Baby 3 for a few months until I decided what to call it. But it was kind of, the title was informed by, I was promoting one of the singles from it called Slap on the Wrist, and that song is about like justice for survivors, and it's like a very, there's a lot of female rage in that song. It's a very passionate song, and I think when I was promoting it, it got a really impassioned response, and a lot of people were really supportive and behind it. And then there were a lot of, idiots online, as there always are,
Oh, goodness. Yes.
trolling it and dragging it. And I just started to feel like, oh, it would be kind of cool to name the album something to do with being opinionated or having an opinion, because I feel as an artist, like my music and my art kind of is increasingly becoming more tied in with a sense of social justice and activism, I suppose. And I don't know, it's sort of a play on words.
What
Like,
a beautiful way to do that to your artwork.
oh, thank you. It's kind of funny though, because I feel like the title doesn't actually really link to the album artwork.
Right.
So they kind of feel not quite connected, but in a way I was like, it doesn't really, I'm not going to overthink this. I'm just going to, the album artwork is me in a bedroom, and I'm just kind of surrounded by like the debris of my of life, and then the title is
Debris of Life. Is
Debris
the
of
next one.
Life. That's the album for the Debris of Life.
You heard that here
Yeah.
first on the bus.
Debris of Life. This is the announcement. This is album 4 announcement.
This is the announcement, you guys.
Album 4, Debris of Life. But yeah, the title is just my opinion. It was sort of meant to be a bit of a tongue-in-cheek, like, it's just my opinion.
It's gorgeous,
so,
and it is giving exactly what it needs to.
It's so cool.
How has it been touring? How is it working? Are you with like the whole band touring? How's
Yeah.
that life looking?
Yeah, it's cool. This is the first album and touring cycle that I've done with a full band. So it's me, a drummer, and a guitarist. I mean, I suppose a full band could mean anything. It could, like, you can always add more musicians, and I would love to. But right now, yeah, it's me, a drummer, a guitarist, and then it's cool because actually our touring crew is quite small. There's us 3, and then I have an amazing tour manager who is also my photographer, and it's just a cute crew. I mean, all of us are like women and non-binary, and I'm like, you know what? We don't need any men to put this tour together. You know what I mean? Love them, but we don't need them to put a tour together. So that was the feeling behind it. I was like, we can do this, and it kind of ended up. Everyone thinks I did this intentionally, but it was actually a happy coincidence.
I was gonna say, was that intentional? Or
oh
was
no, that was intentional.
Okay.
That was very intentional.
Okay,
But
I love.
that was totally intentional. But the unintentional but happy coincidence thing was that the tour ended up being during Pride Month.
Oh.
Which was just
Everything happens for a
everything,
reason.
and it was more. That was when venues were available, and that was when Made Sense after the album came out. But it ended up being great because, you know, a lot of my audience are in the LGBTQ plus community, and so my shows have been, they've kind of felt like everyone's pride celebration is coming to my shows this month. So it has been really cute, and been playing a few pride shows in between. We did one in Kentucky, which was amazing, and we're doing another one in Georgia. So first time I played in the South, which is really cool. So yeah, it's been really fun.
I love that. And so the choice, being able to be with all women and non-binary crew, that was on purpose, right?
That was, yeah.
I love-
I just kind of, I mean, I think when I started in the industry, I was still a teenager, and I was surrounded by a lot of men, and, you know, because the industry, like a lot of them, is very male dominated. And I think I sort of didn't realize I had a choice of who I could have in my team, and I think I really suffered and struggled being like a young woman and having no women on my team. And so when I kind of had like a second chance at my career, like I got dropped by my first label, and then COVID happened, and it was I sort of started again in a way. I realized, I have a lot more autonomy than I thought. Like, I can choose my team, and, you know, I can work with a much more diverse group of people, and, you know, that's been so, like, creatively freeing. Yeah, it's been so cool. Aw,
It's gorgeous.
thanks.
Yeah, you can make your own decisions. You have that authority, and I love that you stuck with that,
Totally.
and you were like, I'm gonna do what I want to do with this.
I'm gonna do what I want to do.
And you
Exactly.
did it. Yeah. Oh my goodness, you got a badass team. I'll tell you that.
They are amazing. They are very
really
cool.
are. So you have a single, "Slap on the Wrist."
Mm-hmm.
It's a very fierce critique of how society handles sexual harassment and violence against women. How does it feel to perform that every night? How is that weight for you?
It's actually like an incredible release. It feels more, even though, you know, it's about something very heavy, and it frustrates me that, you know, it's relevant. But being able to sing it, and, you know, the crowd every night screaming it back, it feels like a real release for everyone. It feels like this moment of, we can just vent. Yeah, very therapeutic, very cathartic. And, you know, I think that's what art is amazing at doing sometimes, you know, in times where we feel, you know, hopeless. Like, it can really, to sort of have an anthem that can fuel you to make change or feel empowered, I think is really important, and is kind of, is why I wrote the song. So I love performing it every night. It doesn't feel like super heavy afterwards. It feels really
Light,
empowered. Yeah, because everyone's just screaming along, and it's like,
yes, this is what it was for.
Yeah,
This is what it was written for.
Exactly.
I love that. I know
So-
you're helping so many women out there.
Aw,
You really
it's
are.
it's really cool to be able to sing that, and have people just scream along. It's really fun.
Yeah.
And I see like people are like,
As
It's
they
amazing.
should.
Yeah, we love it.
You'll catch me front and center doing the
Yes.
exact same thing tomorrow.
Exactly. Exactly.
So you have noted that being a singer means facing the frustration of also being a business person. Something I can understand, especially in the content creating world. Would you be open to getting a flip phone and abandoning it all tomorrow? Is that something that you would actually do?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, it's so funny because I think if I think, you know, about the artists I grew up loving when I was a kid, they didn't have TikTok. They didn't have, you know, they didn't have to be like, did I just write the song of the summer or whatever?
Oh, goodness.
And it's a double-edged sword because on one hand, if you're an artist or a creator, you have so much more freedom to grow your own platform without the help of others, you know.
Really
and that's important and amazing. And there are so many artists who are able to be fully independent because they can just build their own fan base from their bedroom and not have to, you know, sign any big dodgy contracts or whatever to, you know, get investment. They can do it themselves. So that's amazing. But then on the other hand, it's also this thing of like, it does mean that, yeah, if you're an artist, you also have to be a videographer and an editor and a head of marketing, and, you know, and labels now are saying where they used to put real time and money and expertise into marketing music, they just put all that pressure and expectation on the artists and are like, make more TikToks. And that's so much pressure, and can really detract from the actual, you know, making of the music. So if I could still run, you know, my business, and like by business I mean, you know, promote my shows and my music and stuff and not have an iPhone, I would do it 100%. Give me that Motorola Razr from 2009. That was my phone.
I'll take a Tamagotchi.
I miss her.
I'll just do
I had
all
a
of it from that. I'll do my.
It was the best. Yeah,
It really
I do
was.
miss. I do
wonder
miss
how
that.
it's doing.
I want the Tamagotchi.
I wonder how Tamagotchi.
I don't know if it's still alive.
No, I think my webkins also need some help.
Oh, real. And my Nintendogs, I don't think they're too good right
Do you
now.
remember any of the names from them?
I don't, you know.
No.
But I do remember I remember being on my Nintendo like late at night and then hiding when my mum would come and check. Yeah, I do remember that.
No, it's okay,
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah. Whoops.
So you have described your latest sound as a pop music distorted through a scuzzy. Is it scuzzy lens?
Scuzzy.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
well, first of all, what does that mean?
What does is that not an American
No, I
thing?
don't know what scuzzy is.
Interesting. Okay, so
Or maybe it's just an alley thing. I don't know.
scuzzy is like gritty. Like scuzzy's like a bit fucked up. Ooh, can I swear?
I don't know. I'll swear with you though.
I'll say a bit messed up. A little bit. It's a bit. Yeah, imperfect. I guess
Yeah.
is the idea. And yeah, I think people. This album, I was really trying to focus on authenticity and being a little bit unfiltered and
scuzzy.
scuzzy.
I'm gonna start using that a lot.
And another word you should use, which I've been trying to infiltrate into the US vernacular with all my friends, is faff.
Faff.
Faff. F-A-F-F.
Faff.
Faff.
Please tell me what this
So
means.
if something's a faff, it's like, oh, could you pass me that thing over there? And you're like, that's such a faff.
That's
it's
such a
faff. Or
faff.
if you're late,
such a faff.
if your friends are waiting for you and you're late,
Yeah.
and you're like, I'm sorry, I'm faffing around.
I'm faffing around.
Faffing around. It could be like you're taking too long to do your makeup, or you're like trying to, you know, collect all your car keys, or
Faff.
you're faffing.
Faffing.
Faff.
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 Yeah.
Faff.
F-A-F-F.
Faff.
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 Yes. You got it.
Faff.
Faff.
I'm faffing around.
Faffing around.
Ooh.
What the faff?
faff?
I've never heard it used like that, but you could say that
What the
too.
faff?
What the faff? That would be an interesting reinterpretation. You
I
know?
love that. I'm really going to start utilizing this a lot.
Faff.
Scuzzy and faff.
Yes.
Scuzzy and faff.
Scuzzy
Ooh.
faff. Yes,
Thank you.
babe.
I'm
Yeah.
like leaving like 10 times cooler today.
Yes, love it.
Thank you. So, were there any core artists from this era that has influenced your record?
Ooh. Yeah, I was listening to a lot more, I guess, sort of indie rock music when I was making this record. I was listening to a lot of Wolf Alice, who are a band from back home. They're an English band. I was listening to Wet Leg, another English band. I was listening to who else was I love Muna. They're a US band. They're LA based, actually. I don't know, I was listening to a lot more like guitar indie music, actually, but also, you know, getting really inspired by a lot of like female fronted bands in that genre. Because I guess this was kind of one of my first records where we were tracking live drums, and we had a lot more live guitars, you know, on the record, which in the past I've kind of veered towards more of an electronic sound. So yeah, I was listening to a lot of that stuff. I mean, it's classic because you asked me that question and then my mind goes blank. But
which actually brings me to the next question with brain fog.
Brain fog.
Yeah, I'm sure, because you must be go, mental exhaustion, constantly writing new music or on tour. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with keeping up with everything and that brain fog that might occur?
I think for me, I just try and have a lot of like really good habits.
Yeah.
Like when I'm home, it's hard on tour, but I really try. I mean, trying to do like grounding things like journaling every morning to clear your head. I love going to yoga classes. I love journaling.
Oh my goodness, I've been really getting into journaling.
So good. Just like emptying, because I think there's so much external stimulus everywhere.
Yes.
Like we wake up and we look at our phone, social media. You know, you scroll and we're kind of like, our brains are actually not evolved enough to catch up with this technology. Like we're still like caveman brain, you know, and then we're like inputting all this information, and it can be so intense. So I feel
debilitating.
And you just and so I don't know, I think just trying to keep up nice grounding habits and like practicing gratitude. I mean, yes, it can be tiring and intense, but it's also
just as important as the work.
Yeah, and I'm just so grateful that I get to make music and play shows, and that's my job. That's incredible. So like just trying to stay grateful as well.
Love that. That's very beautiful, and that's something that I live in my life as well.
Yes,
so
babe.
Yes, babe.
Yes, babe.
So your songwriting acts like a chaotic confessional or a journal entry. Is there a lyric on the new album that felt almost too vulnerable to write or to share?
Oh my god, so true. And we were just talking about journaling as well.
Manifesting.
Segue. Yeah, I mean, there's a song on the album about my parents' divorce, which felt really... Ooh. That felt quite... I mean, I'm such an open book in my songwriting and online and everything. I'm really open about my life, but that felt quite scary to write about because, you know, my parents support my music. They're going to hear it.
And did they know that you were writing that?
Totally. I mean, they know now.
So they know.
They've been to shows and seen me perform it, you know, and but my family are really supportive, and there's a lot of artists in my family, so they kind of understand artistic license, I guess. But yeah, there's a lyric where I'm talking about my grandma and getting her heart broken and my dad getting a divorce, and that feels a bit real to actually put out there. But yeah, it's just the nature of talking about your own life, I guess, in writing.
I love that. And how is it like to work with multiple people in this area? Do you feel like there's ever too many cooks in the kitchen, or do you feel like you're able to take control, maintain your identity that you've worked hard to keep? How is that?
Yeah, I mean, on this album, I actually did really try and limit the amount of collaborators. I kind of only worked with a few different people to make it, and you know, I have quite a small team. My touring team is quite small. Like,
How many people are you touring with?
There's just 4 of us.
Putting
together like this whole tour. Yeah,
what a power crew,
literally. Power crew. And you know, my team, my like manager and label, you know, it's not that many people, so I think that helps to keep it, I guess, feeling authentic and like I can stay in control of it. But I mean, you know, I think I'm definitely a lot more confident in calling the shots and making my own decisions and being like, no, this is how I want it to be, than I was, you know, when I first signed when I was a teenager and was just like, okay, I'll just do whatever, you know.
Oh, you learned so much growing.
I was so naive, and I'm definitely, I mean, not like, this word sounds intense, but you know, I was definitely exploited in a sense, you know, like not in a like terrible way, but in a way of I was super young and I was definitely, you know, making a lot of people around me money, and they, you know, they weren't really they were making decisions for me that weren't necessarily
maybe benefiting
me as much as it was them. So yeah, I think that taught me a lot. And now I'm the boss.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You have helped so many people. Truly, so many people are looking up to you and see you as an inspiration and feel seen and heard.
That's so cute.
It's also the truth. Is there an experience that has been a takeaway from you, from a fan, or an experience that has left you feeling something? Is there anything that comes to mind?
Oh my gosh, like every show.
Like every day.
And every day. I mean, yeah, it's remarkable. I mean, I think definitely my songs that are about like the queer experience have a lot of messages and comments that, you know, of people saying that those songs have helped them with their own identity and expression. But I mean, just the other day, this is crazy. I have a song called More Than a Friend, which is about having a crush on your best friend.
I love that one, by the way.
And that one,
that's the one I'm like blasting in like my car.
That one's like, you know, my biggest song because I think it really tapped into a lot of people who, I don't know, are questioning their identity and their sexuality and their friendships and everything. And the other day I was playing a show in Indianapolis and I asked the crowd, oh, has anyone ever sent someone this song to tell them like you like them? Ooh. And someone shouted out, yes, and now we're married. And there was this couple in the crowd.
I'm gonna cry.
No, I know. And this couple in the crowd, I was like, I have to give them the mic. Like, what's your story? And they said that they were best friends. This was about 4 years ago. And they were best friends. And one of them had a boyfriend at the time. And one of them just sent the other one more than a friend, and then in a few months they were dating.
Wow!
And now they're married. It's crazy. So,
oh my goodness,
stuff like that is nuts.
You gave them the mic, and you were like, "Let's hear this."
Yeah, I was like, "We have to hear."
No,
this.
we have to.
It's crazy. So that's cool. I mean, and that's surprisingly not the only marriage that I think has happened as a result of More Than a Friend.
Yeah.
There's been a few, and there's been some babies now as well, which is crazy. People being like, yeah, we were just friends, and then I sent this song to her, and now we're married, and like we had just adopted a baby, or we have a kid, or I know it's crazy.
Oh my goodness, my heart.
Really amazing. So yeah, there we go.
Wow.
Yeah, families are being
Families are being made.
Families are being made.
Albums are being made.
Albums resulting in families. Yeah.
I love it. So to flip-flop it a little bit, have you ever had like a strange experience? Has somebody ever told you to like write something in like an inappropriate spot, or like has there been something that's been off-putting that has happened?
I mean, definitely. I mean, being a woman and having you know, like position. What's the word? Having like a kind of being in the limelight a bit, or having a platform, I should say, can be scary. 99.5% of people are totally normal and have good intentions, but you know, it can be scary just being a woman on the internet. There's a lot of people, a lot of like scary messages from honestly mostly men saying creepy, weird things. And you know, I had an experience a while ago where there was a guy at a show who I just thought he was a normal fan. He was just asking for photos, and then he started saying some really uncomfortable things, and we had to kick him out, and stuff like that kind of really takes you back into reality real quick, because sometimes, you know, my fans, like I said, 99.5% so sweet and good intentions, and you can kind of end up in this bubble where you're like, you feel so safe,
right? And
then an experience like that kind of pulls you into the present where you're like, actually, like, this is a vulnerable position to be in, to have a platform and be, you know, a gay woman. Like that is a vulnerable spot.
Oh, 100%.
So yeah, sometimes that can be scary, but generally I feel really like safe and happy and overjoyed at my shows.
No,
But
and thank you for sharing that. I really do.
Yeah, I mean-
because I know that is a very hard subject to talk
totally,
about, and
yeah. I mean, I think like I think it's honestly one of the reasons why I would never want to be like mega famous, to be honest.
it's scary
because it's scary, and sure,
It's terrifying.
and sure,
you're in the spotlight.
if you get to that point, you have the resources to have security or whatever. But also, I'm like, I kind of just want to be able to walk down the street,
Right.
like, and not, because I think definitely being a famous woman, I would bet 100% that, famous women probably spend more money on personal security than famous men, because they're probably like, it's scarier.
Yeah.
You're more vulnerable to weirdos. So, yeah, I think I'm like happy with I would accept a little bit more recognition and fame, but like I don't want it to be like ever a like overwhelming like
Understand.
can't walk out of the house vibe. That would honestly feel like hell, I think.
I do understand that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
So if you were forced to retire from music tomorrow and start a whole new career in another life, what would you be?
I would work with animals.
Oh my goodness, I love this.
Yeah,
I'm like the same.
Well, I'm just really passionate about animal rights and like eating vegetarian, vegan, and I like have this dream of, I don't know, having a little farm, rescuing, like a non-working farm, obviously, like a little patch of land.
Like on a little ranch.
Rescue, like a ranch.
That's
a ranch. Rescuing animals and things. I'd probably work with like an animal rescue.
Do you have a favorite animal?
But also,
Cutie.
I really love, okay, what is my fave? I really love cows.
Have you seen a Highland cow?
Yeah, in the flesh. In the
This looks-
flesh.
yeah.
I think they're really cute.
This looks cutie.
Yeah, they're very cute. And they actually play catch like a dog.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Cows will play catch like a dog.
So I think I'm gonna get a cow. I'm so sorry,
Pet
Mom.
cow. They're a little bit big for the house, but
That's a little bit.
yeah.
I love that. So where can your new fans find you?
It's funny because when you set up your Instagram name,
Yes.
and then 10 years later you're like, well, I can't change it now because everyone
Mine's
has
still
tagged me.
like Alligator 44.
Right. So mine is, I'm girly music everywhere, Instagram, TikTok, all that. But I think sometimes people think that is my artist name, like girly music, and I'm like, no, like my name is just girly.
Yeah.
But I just added the music on there. Maybe because someone had taken girly or something, and now I'm like, I don't know how to change it. Anyway.
We're gonna come for you, girl.
Yeah. Who are you? So it's girly music everywhere. And then just girly, GIRLI, everywhere else, YouTube, Spotify, all that jazz.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Is there anything coming up in the works for you?
I'm on this US tour right now, and then I'm doing the European Opinionated tour. That's what it's called. In the fall, like October, November time, doing Europe and UK. And yeah, after that, just keep playing shows, keep writing, keep doing my thing.
Well, I am so excited, and let me tell you, I am a really big fan.
Aw, thank
so
you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for
being,
having me.
Oh my God, of course.
Yeah.
Just thank you for being you.
Thank
Your
you.
music and everything that you do is incredible, and I know you're helping so many people out there. So,
Thank you so
I'll say
much.
Thank you, and yeah.
Thanks for having me. Hi, my name is Girly, and you've just been buzzed.
The following video has been brought to you by Texas Tea. Real Texas, real tea.